It's the F-27, the sport cruiser for the 90s.
Make better the entire society in the United States. If that would do it, fine. I'm more than happy. So, are we here? I would like to start just outside the back door here. This is going to be the longest walk that you'll have to take on us tonight.
To associate with her. He knows how to do the so that's enabled him to tell us what he needs for him to go to work fast work. So that's what how do you measure this? The straightness of the line that more or less is well we measure in order to make sure that we don't have a line down. We measure the pull of the carpet, total pull, which is nothing but some carpets that are 4 gauge on it. Tells you how many pounds. And it also gives you little measuring device that tells you how much gas is in, how much is acceptable, how much is not. So you can tell. This pull of carpet today. And it's been inspected. Something we do before we cut a hole. The associate that's in the carpet first inspect all interior and exterior hole for voids, scratches, snags, and things like that.
Non-slip surfaces. They will also be different colors. When we get into the gel coat area, it will become very clear and obvious that these sections will have a layer of paper covering them. And after the initial gel coat is laid on, the paper gets pulled up, the second layer gets put up. The second layer of gel coat. Okay, are we ready to step on to the next wall? Large wheels, supporting wheels that rotated it didn't work. But we tried it and we're not ashamed. What we're doing now is constructing the framing to give it greater structural integrity, and then we can lift it and rotate it. It needs to be rotated to apply the first the gel coat on the inside, and so that the associates can actually climb in there to lay the glass. As you can see, if you look very closely on the edge, you'll see that the very edge where it changes from mold onto the glass surface starts with a white line. In the next operation, you'll see the application of where and how that gets put on. As long as we're here, as you can see, this is a hull that's about ready to come out. Excuse me, is not ready to come out, but it has been molded. And this first comes with gel coat. Then, in order to give it a stiff surface and some structural integrity chopped strand mat will be applied over that. On top of that, the glass cloth. Now the need for the strand mat is so that the texture of the glass cloth doesn't pull through the gel coat. On top of that, we apply the foam material. On top of the foam material comes another layer of glass. In areas of structural stress, for example, the beam boxes, you'll notice that there is a large section. We will apply the interior structure to this, basically the interior of the cabin, the glass part of it, before it's popped out. So, shall we progress on over to? Okay. In order to get to that station of 1 day, from after gel coat to that status is 1 day. Now, if you'll all walk a little bit past and then look back this way. For a brief period being about 4 to 5 years. ISOs will last 20 plus. A little bit more expensive, but well worth it.
Water. We've recently been proven wrong. We thought that you could not be proven wrong. We had a man in circuit with all he did was fill one of his clothes with water, put it back up, and get that's basic. Okay, after we finish the main hall, we bring it over to this area where the clothes are ready to go in front of the line. These are the center players, player shape, along, and different place. And then the clothes, we're carrying cargo seal there. What is dry fitted, shoulder frills, and is joined with cutting, which is pigmented in white. Rest of the hat are installed, and clothes, and the beam. Also, the option is installed. Order assembly. And the other joint is C-shack, some of the options.
A little bit harder, not significantly harder. It is a permanent part of the mold. We polish that and we cure it. There's every item in the world has got a certain amount of porosity to it. The diamond, close enough that it's got porosity. Because of the inherent porosity, a little bit of mold will get stored into the surface. That's what we want. Excess from pre-release.
What?
Fiberbond, I am going to direct your attention to. Here is a part that more represents the ideal of our vacuum bagging system. Again, we use a two-stage vacuum bagging on it. You'll notice that the felt material serves a dual function. The dual function is to, one, absorb excess resin, but it also helps distribute